They just aren't good. Altoids just are not good. How dare you? Yeah, I don't know. It's just not like my favorite, man. I don't know. It's good. It's up there. If I was doing like a fuck it. You know what? We'll do a tier list for like 20 minutes. Let me pull up a candy tier list. Let me just go tier list maker. Candy. Shit. Candy. Basic candy tier list. Alright. What do they have here? I'm gonna pull this up on screen. Why? Oh, I hate how my face is always so bright. Horizontal. Okay, hold on. Video capture device. Turn that on in the bottom corner. Display capture. Bada bing. Bada boom. I have ad blocker on. I don't know how I'm seeing this. Regardless. Okay. Never had this. Just getting out the way. Musketeers. 3 Musketeers. 3 Musketeers. I would say it's like a B tier. I think 3 Musketeers is like a worse Twix. And a worse Snickers. Honestly, maybe a C tier. It's like borderline B tier. Very narrowly walking in. That's Airheads. I almost said Arrowheads. Airheads. I'll give that an A tier. I've never not liked... Actually, yeah, I'll give that an A tier. I've never not liked an Airhead. The thing is, it breaks down too quickly. I want my Airhead to last. You know, I wanna have it there for a while. It breaks down too quickly. It's an A tier because of the flavor. It's delicious. When you're eating, it's awesome, but it goes away too quickly. So you need like these 60 bar packs, or else you're fucked. What is that? Is that Airheads Extremes? Now, the bites, I actually have Airheads Extreme bites in here, I think. Or at least I did. The bites used to be really good. They used to be great. But now, not really. They're kind of just mid. It's a mid candy. I would say C. Now, actually, I have to make sure I have to add a F tier. Because I want to make sure that we have every tier. So this is going to be like a blue. That's going to be F tier. Okay. Or do we make it a really deep green? I don't think they have a really deep green. Oh, wait, mess that up. Do they have a really deep green? No. We'll make this like pink. For never had them. Almond Joys. I've never had these. I've heard a lot of good things about them. That is solid. I think, but I've never had it. So I can't comment. Altoids. In my opinion, these are the worst mints out there. I don't like they're like powdery kinda. They don't have really good flavor. That's an F tier for me. Andis. I don't think I've had Andis. I gotta say, I don't think I've had one. And for that reason, I gotta put it down there. I really should be recording this. I'm gonna have to download this stream later, and it's gonna be a really long time. Then we'll have to do this. Okay. Andis bar, right there. Never had. Baby Bottle Pop. Pure sugar. Flavored sugar, but pure sugar. On like this little nipple thing. See, I like these. But I also have to acknowledge, the only reason why I like it is because it is the purest form of sugar. It doesn't really have a flavor. Like the thing does, like the little nipple does. But, admittedly, it's alright. I think it's a B. I would put it above 3 Musketeers. Baby Ruth's. Haven't had this. amazingly. I know that that's like a very popular candy, I want to say. I know a lot of people have Baby Ruths. Never had them. Same with black licorice red vines. Never had them. Although I'm pretty sure not that many people have those. I will say that. Now, we're going to get to normal red vines shortly. And I'm not going to give away where those go. Blow pop. I'm pretty sure those are literally just lollipops, right? I'm pretty sure. Hold on, we're gonna pull up a separate tab and check. Oh no. Altoids are F tier. Don't get it confused. I hate Altoids. Those are very mid to bad in my opinion. I have never had an Altoid and been like, man, this is a good mint. No, I will always pick the other mints over Altoids. Like, if I'm at a store, I'm never going like, oh man, I want Altoids. Like, mints have, like, flavors. Altoids really don't, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just missing it. I don't know. Okay, on a blow pop, I've gotten sidetracked. Blow pop. That's just a lollipop. I literally just looked this up. That is just a lollipop. That is a C tier. Candy coated peanuts. That looks like it says Boston baked beans, and that was what I was terrified about. Candy coated peanuts. I've never had these. Not once. I strongly disagree. Altoids are not that good. I don't know what you're on. Hold on, we're gonna run a Twitter poll. One sec. Hold on. Twitter. I'm not changing where I put it, but I want to get the people's vote. Are Altoids a good mint? Question mark. Yes. No. I'd pick other mints. Actually, hold on. I did not mean to put the third option. Yes, no. We're going to do this for 30 minutes. A 30-minute poll. Doing a tier list currently. I do not believe Altoids are a good mint. I strongly believe they're not. Okay, Wonka bottle caps. I have had these before. There is like one good flavor of these, and those are like the cola flavors. Those are like the cola flavors. Outside of that, I'm not really sure. I'd say D tier. It's really a hit or miss type of thing. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. I think it's just a D tier. They just have really different flavors, I guess. Butterfinger. I think a Butterfinger is like a Reese's, right? Am I wrong? Hold on, let me look this up. Because isn't that like Snapping with Butterfinger? Or is that... Oh, Snapping with Kit Kat. I'm dumb. Is it Butterfinger what I think it is? Is it like a Reese's? Am I thinking of something else? No, it absolutely is. It's just like, doesn't have like the liquidy... Like, doesn't have the peanut butter that flows like a Reese's. Okay. I guess Reese's don't have peanut butter that flows either. These are pretty good. They're like a worse version... A slightly worse version of Reese's. I disagree. Altoids, I disagree. Whenever I have them, I feel like I'm back in like the like the mid 90s, man. It feels like a thing that you would like find in the Wild West. That's not even the 90s. Just like the 1800s is where I feel Altoids should stay. They should not be in the modern day. They should not exist. They should be in the 1800s, man. That shit feels like it belongs in the cowboy era and no other era. Butterfingers. We're moving on. Butterfingers are B tier. They're a worse Reese's. I literally have nothing else to say. Reese's are just a very good. You can't. Let me make sure Reese's are on here. I see like Reese's. Those are like mini cups though. Do they have the normal cups? I guess we'll grade these as the normal cups then, because I don't see normal Reese's. Okay, whatever. All right, candy corn. I know the public fucking loves to hate on candy corn. I don't hate it. It's very okay. Like, it's not good. But I wouldn't say it's like bad. I wouldn't say it's down here like people would. People say it's an F tier. I think it's more like a D tier. And like a high D tier at that. I don't think a candy corn is a bad candy. Like, it's underwhelming. But like, come on, it's like a little playful. It's a little playful. Like, you can't say that candy corn is a bad candy. Because it's playful, it has a cool flavor. I don't know, I like candy corn. It like kind of breaks easy in the mouth. It's not like a hard candy. It's pretty good. Anyone can have it. It's very good for what it is. What is this? Hold on, I actually don't know what this is. Charleston Chew. Okay, I know a lot of people have had this. And I've seen it in like my Easter egg shit when I was young. I've never had it. I always give it to someone else. I've never tried it before, and I don't think I will. Cookie dough bites. I don't think I've had this either. It sounds familiar. I think they saw them at my theater. I don't think I've had it. Crunch. I think I have had this. And from my memory, it's like a C tier. It's alright. That's all I can say. Now, hold on. I want to just flash over to the Twitter poll. Alright, majority of people are on my side. At the moment. Alright, dots. Dots are fucking shit candy. Anyone who likes dots is just objective. It's not even objectively. They like blandness. They like stale candies. These are worse than Altoids. They don't have a flavor. Really. Like, they don't have a good flavor. They are literally just a shitty attempt at making like a miniaturized like gelatin. But it's not like a gelatin. It's like a solid. It's a weird solid. It gets molded, I guess. Like, you can break it and like chew it. But doesn't have a good flavor to where I'd want to chew it. And like be like, wow, this is so good, let me get another one. And like, they always come in those tiny fucking boxes that just don't work. Like, it's just too small. Which I guess makes sense, because they know no one likes dots. So they'll just produce the tiniest ass things to hold them. So like, they don't have to run out of negative cost. Normal lollipops. Normal lollipops I'm putting right next to blow pop because I thought they were the exact same thing. These are interchangeable. That's all I have to say. Just, they're solid candy. They're just there. They're alright. What is this? Those are like some fancy ass chocolates. I don't know, actually. I have no idea where to put this because I haven't had it, so Z never had them. What is this? Is this like a fireball? Is this, what the fuck? Atomic fireball. I've never had that before. Candy corns are good. People love to hate on them. They're not terrible. I will actually move these up to C. I don't know why I put them in D. They are definitely a C tier. I don't think they're great. I think they're better than Crunch. Don't think they're better than normal lollipops. And definitely not up here with these big boys. Never had a fireball. Atomic fireball candy. Fun Dip. Fun Dip is very similar to bottle pop. However, although it's like pure sugar, the sugar itself has a flavor. And then like the stick, it's really good. You can like make little blades out of it. You can. It's fun. It's a fun toy. Like I don't know why I said toy. A fun candy. That's how I view a Fun Dip. It's delicious. Sometimes you get like the combo of like 2 flavors. I have no issues with Fun Dip. I am giving this an A tier. Ghirardelli chocolates. Does this have a specific chocolate? Okay, I think that says caramel. I don't care. I'm just grading Ghirardelli chocolates as chocolates. Ghirardelli, pretty good chocolate. I'd say, like, up here. I'm actually going to drop Three Musketeers. I think that I'm giving it a little bit too much credit. Up there in high B tier. I think that's actually, like, an upper C tier candy. Gobstoppers. Now, I will say this. I used to hate these as a kid. And then I grew to love them. They have a good flavor. They're like a mini jawbreaker. Sometimes the flavor misses, but like most of the time, it's really good to just like have and like just like suck on it, I guess. Pretty good. I have no issues with the Gobstopper. I'm gonna give it upper C tier. Never had a goober. I don't know what a goober is. This looks like a pregnancy pill. What the fuck is this? This looks like pills. Like if you have these at a lunch table, like the school officer is going to be like, "What do you got there?" And you'll be like, "Oh, I got my good and plenty candy." They won't believe that's candy. I can almost assure you, they will not believe that this is candy. So we are putting that. I haven't had it, by the way. I have not had this. But it looks like something that would get you criminally, like, potentially looked into as a criminal if you are a kid with that at lunch. Haribo Gold Bears. I'm gonna say something controversial. Haribo fucking sucks. It is the worst brand of gummy bears out there. They are not good. I don't know how they're still in business. There is one good flavor out of all of them in that, like, little fucking bag. And that is the pina colada flavor or the pineapple, whatever it is. That's the only good thing. And those are always the least common in their bags. You would think that, like, if you have a good flavor, you put that there. And I would say this is the bottom F tier. But because of those pineapple ones, these are better than Altoids. And it's only because of that. That's how much I hate Altoids and Dots. Dots is fucking terrible. It's probably the worst candy out there. I hate Dots. And I don't like Altoids. So me putting a candy that I fucking strongly hate above those two says a lot. It really does. Then we have Black Forest. Are those gummy worms or gummy bears? Gummy worms. Okay. Gummy worms. We're gonna put Black Forest. I like Black Forest. They have really good gummy bears and gummy worms. I'm gonna put them in upper B tier. They're pretty good. Now we're gonna move these Heath ones to never had them. Never had them before. Hershey's. Hit or miss, I think. I used to not like it. Now I fucking love Hershey's, although I don't really buy it, which says maybe I don't like it. I don't know. In my opinion, it's an upper B tier chocolate. I think it's a very good chocolate. Has a really good flavor to it. The milk chocolate, just delicious. I love milk chocolate. Probably my favorite chocolate type out there. Yeah, it's just pretty good. That's all I have to say. Just pretty fucking good. There's no, like, other thing I can say about that. It's just solid. Now we move on to Haichu. Haichu's alright. Admittedly, it's alright. It feels like it should be more like gummy and should like last longer, and it doesn't do that. But I'll put it above. I'll put it here. Put it right there. Hot tamales. These are like those cinnamon flavored ones that are like meant to have a spice, right? Lemonade, bro. Lemonade's so fucking good. Alright. I like hot tamales. I would put them... Over time, the cinnamon flavor kind of gets old. But I am going to put them above Baby Ball Pop. Admittedly. Now, another controversial one. Jelly Belly Jelly Beans. Now, I know that this is very beloved, I believe. I know a lot of, at least when people are children, they love jelly beans. I could never, when I was young, I could never swallow a jelly bean. I felt like I was going to die. And that fear doesn't exist anymore. But I gotta say, I fucking hate Jelly Bellies. They just don't have that good of a flavor. They're very okay. But I am gonna put them in D tier. I don't like Jelly Belly at all. Oh, baby! Jolly Ranchers. Oh, there is not a single bad flavor to these things. Now, I will say, there is one downside to Jolly Ranchers, right? And that's, sometimes they get stuck to your teeth if you're, like, trying to chew them or whatever, or if you just have them housed up against your teeth. They kind of get stuck. You have to break it off with your tongue. And, you know, it kind of is annoying. But there's not a single bad flavor of Jolly Rancher. I will put this as our first S tier. Because Jolly Rancher, you never can go wrong with that. You could down a bunch of Jolly Ranchers and have no problems. It's fine. Hold on, I just looked at one of these. I have to make an illegal tier. Illegal in the US. That's what it's gonna be called. Okay, Juicy Drop Pop. I like Juicy Drop Pops. Right? These are pretty good. Honestly, don't really remember what you dropped them onto. I think maybe you just dropped them onto your tongue. At least that's what I did. I think they had like the little popsicle thing on the bottom that you were meant to. I don't think anyone really used that. I know I didn't. I just dropped it onto my fucking mouth like a fat fuck. But yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of these. And I think they're pretty good. However, I will say this. The juice runs out so fucking quick. And it's so annoying because it's so good. And yet it goes away so fast. Also, I don't know where you find these anymore. They're not in my like grocery store, really. I never see these in my grocery store. But besides that, I think they're a B tier. I think they're actually better than these. I think they're up here. The only thing that's holding them back from being an A tier is the fact that the juice runs out super quickly. And I don't know where to find them. Outside of looking online. And I don't care to look online. Junior Mints. These are like Yorks, right? Like that's what the comparison would be, right? These would be like Yorks. I like mint. Mint is honestly probably one of my favorite flavors out there. That's why it's such a shocker to me that Altoids itself are down. But Junior Mints, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. We're gonna put that at not A tier. I'd say low B tier. I don't think they're as good as Yorks. Are Yorks even on here? Yes, they are. Okay, we're just gonna play York real quick. We're just gonna grade the York. That's an A tier. This is an easy A tier. Okay. There we go. Easy A tier. No doubt in my mind. York's easy A. Now, Kinder Eggs. I'm pretty sure they're still not like sold in the US. I'm not sure if they're illegal. But I'm putting it in the illegal in the United States because I find it funny. And I'm pretty sure it is. Are Kinder Eggs illegal? Yes. They are illegal. They fucking banned a candy from the United States. If that doesn't say anything though, they're probably pretty fucking good. Because I feel like America doesn't really have amazing candies. Although this would beg to differ. But yeah. Now Hershey's Kisses. I don't have a romantic life. I imagine most that enjoy these don't. But that's aside the point. They're pretty fucking good. If you get like a little bag of Hershey's Kisses, those things are so fucking tasty, especially when they have like other flavors. I know that like some have like, I think I've had like a minty Hershey's Kiss, and those are pretty good. But grading this just as like the milk chocolate, I think that goes side and side, right next to Hershey's, but actually I would say better than the normal Hershey's chocolate bar. I would say they are significantly better than the bar. Maybe it's so good that they get to A. I'll look at it in the future. Kit Kat. I fucking love Kit Kats. I gotta say, they are just so satisfying. They have a good crunch to them. They're fun to like break apart. They're really fast to eat. Don't overdo the chocolate, but give you just enough. The wafer, delicious. Again, gives you that really firm and nice crunch. It's everything that I look for in a candy, and for that reason, I gotta put it in S tier, man. It is so good. It is so good. And now for a throwback, ladies and gentlemen. Krabby Patty sliders. Yes. Like the SpongeBob Krabby Patty. That's not legal. I had to put it there, so I had to put it somewhere for a second. These are pretty good, admittedly. I will say, not really that much flavor. They kind of just have the flavor of like one of those like Lifesaver gummies. But they're fun. You can take them apart. You can eat them individually. You can reorder the burger. It's kind of cool. You can stack a bunch of the burgers on top of one another and make like a super Big Mac. Kinda. It's solid. I have no problems with Krabby Patty sliders. I think this is a solid C tier. Say like mid C. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen on YouTube if I say that, but that's going to never happen. I'm messing with you. Yeah, I've never had a cracker though. I think that's what that is. Unless it's like cracked. Who even is that? Hershey's? That is a Hershey's product. How? That must. I've never seen that in America. Like, I've never gone to a gas station or grocery store and seen one of these. So I don't know if that's an American snack or what. I've never seen them. So I'm not counting it as an American one. I'm just saying that that's somewhere. Alright, Laffy Taffies. I'm not even going to say much. I don't like Laffy Taffies. I think they're probably the worst candy on here. Actually, a little bit better than Dippin' Dots. I almost said Dippin' Dots. I did. Than Dots. But not by much. I think they're pretty much tied. These are the two shit candies. These are the two ultimate, like, worst of the worst. That's all I have to say. They're just not good. Laffy Taffy, I do not like the flavor of it at all. I don't like the consistency. I don't like anything about Laffy Taffy. It is a shit candy. It's terrible. Lemonhead. Oh, baby. I could just eat an entire box of these right now and have no care in the world. These are so good. But they're not an A tier. I don't know why, but they just aren't, in my mind. They're a very high A. But they're not an S. I meant S tier. I think I said they're not an A tier. I meant they're not an S tier. They are definitely an A tier. They are the highest A. Lifesavers. I already kind of spoke on this when I said the Krabby Patty sliders are just like Lifesaver gummies, and these are the gummies. I think that they are tied. I don't know. They just don't have like a super unique flavor. There's nothing that blows me away with them. They're just like, yeah, those are gummies. Those are good. Wait. Do we have two Lifesaver gummies? I'm putting them in the same place. I already explained this. I'm not doing it a third time. Yeah. Never had a Lindor chocolate. And that's what that is. Never had that. Never had a Mamba chocolate. We're gonna start speeding up on at least the ones that we haven't tried. Mike and Ike. Mike and Ike's by themselves. Not that good. The Mike and Ike Sours. Just that's the name. It's not Sours. It's Sours. It has a Z because it's cool. Those are really good. I'm grading this as normal Mike and Ike's. I'll say like a D tier. Honestly. I'm never like blown away by Mike and Ike. I'm never like I want to buy another box of these. Actually, I barely ever finish the first box if I buy them. I never really finish it. I always will like try some and be like, yeah, that's a candy. And then that's it. That's as far as it ever goes. Milk Duds, don't think I've ever had it. Milky Way, had it before. Where is I had another candy up here that's very similar to Milky Way. Where's Three Musketeers? In my eyes, they're the exact same. I do not taste a flavor difference between Three Musketeers and Milky Way. I know there probably is one. I don't taste the difference. They're the exact same in my mind. M&M's. Chocolate M&M's specifically. Pretty fucking good. They don't melt. They, typically, they're almost impossible to melt. They have a really nice shell. And they just have a really good fucking flavor. Just a really good milk chocolate flavor. I think I'm a fan of chocolates. I think these are honestly better than Hershey's. Because they're just easier to eat. Like, I think them and Kisses are about the same. So I'm actually going to move Kisses up here. But yeah, also I think they're better than Fun Dip. Both of those. I think both of those are better than Fun Dips. Peanut butter, not peanut butter, but peanut M&Ms. I love these. They can take out innocent people on accident. And that's not a fun part of them. Because if you don't know someone has an allergy and you open up one of these bad boys, you might be killing someone. It just might happen. And that's the not fun part about this. But these are better than normal M&Ms. There's no doubting it. The peanut butter, the peanut flavor just is so good. It's so good. So I'm putting that up there. A tier. No doubt. Mr. Goodbar. Never had you. Don't even know what you are. Never had you. Nerds. Oh my god. Nerds are so good. I could buy a whole box of these. Like, you know, like the ones with like 5 different flavors? I will literally eat one of those in a car ride. Because of how good they are. I don't know, like, I don't even eat candy that often. But if I have a box of Nerds with me, they're not lasting more than like 30 minutes. They're gone. Immediately. These are an S tier. I think they're actually better than Kit Kats just because there's so many like little nerd beads. Nerds rope. Now, I love Nerds, right? You would think, oh man, he must love Nerds rope. It's alright. It's alright. I don't have the same nostalgia as a lot of people do. I know like my brother is like, oh, these are so good because he had them as a kid. I never had these as a kid. I had them when I was like 13 for the first time. They're alright. I guess that is me being a kid, but like not like super young, like 6. Like a lot of people. I think they're alright. I think they're worse than Hot Tamales, better than Baby Ball Pop. Okay, do you mind? There we go. Never had this. I don't even know what that is. Doesn't look like I've had it. I don't recognize it. Move on. These are those like I don't even know. Are those meant to be like circus peanuts? If these are circus peanuts, they're good. I don't think they are. I think there's like orange flavored things. I don't like orange flavored things, and I've also never had those. Payday bar, never had. Peeps. I'm not a big fan of Peeps. I like marshmallows. These are just way too much fucking sugar on the outside. I know marshmallows are pure sugar basically. But this has somehow even more. And like, yes, it's playful to have like the little fucking bunnies when it's Easter, or the little, or those, I think those are chickens, right? Yeah. I like them. It's a C tier. Bottom C. I don't think they're that good. They're okay. That's all I have to say. Pez, the most fun thing about you is that you have a dispenser that is themed. You really don't have much else going for you. You're a D tier. Maybe low D tier. I'll put it here though. Actually, I'll put it in between Bottle Caps and Jelly Belly. There we go. Pixie Sticks. Okay, I've had these before when I was like 7. Again, it is another just pure fucking sugar. This one I don't even think has a flavor. I think it literally is just a straw full of sugar that you cut open and then just fucking down it. I'm not a big fan of just pure sugar things. I know like all candy on its, like on the surface is all pure sugar. This is more than that. This is the purest of pure sugars. And for that reason, I gotta put you at D tier, my man. I'll put you down there. You're good, you're tasty, but I just can't be asked to have a fucking straw full of sugar and call that candy. That's not a candy. That's just sugar in a straw. You didn't do anything unique. Pop Rocks. Pretty good. I like Pop Rocks. They pop in my mouth. They're pretty fun. I like the sound they make. Apparently my tongue almost swells up whenever I have them. I never noticed that. I just like the flavor. I like hearing the popping. They're pretty good. Probably right here. I think they were a little bit worse than M&M's and Kisses. But they're really good. Push Pop. Why are they smiling? Like they're about to murder me. What the fuck's going on here? Why did that go over there? What? I feel like I'm gonna get killed by these guys. I'm scared. I think I'm gonna pass. I am gonna put this. I don't think I've had these before. So I'm gonna put them in Z. But they scare me. Those smiles are deranged. That's all I know. Why am I so zoomed in? Has it been this? What the fuck? Is this really 100%? Have I been running with this entire time? That's crazy. Raisinets. Chocolate covered raisins. I haven't had these. They sound good. Red vines. Oh my god, these are so good. Red vines are probably one of my favorite snacks out there. One of my favorite candies. I have noticed now I am filling up this spot a little bit too much. I'm gonna move Jolly Rancher down. Yeah, those are really good. I don't really have a lot to say. They are just a very good fucking licorice. Probably the best licorice out there. Reese's peanut butter cups. I know those are like the minis. I'm not counting those as the minis. Those are just the peanut butter cups because they didn't put the normal ones. So, these are my favorite candy in the world. I'm not even going to talk about it. Just perfect mixture of chocolate, peanut butter, and it's delicious. It's easily the best candy out there. Ring Pops. If you disagree, by the way, you're just wrong. Like, I don't care. You're just wrong. You can just fuck off. You're wrong. Like, there's no in between. You just are. Ring Pops. You're alright. B tier. Not a whole lot to say. You're kind of like a baby bottle pop, so I'll put you right there. Pretty good. I like being able to just fucking and like snap off a piece and then like eat that piece and then like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Is that a what the fuck? Oh, it's a Rolo. Okay, I have had these before. They are very mid. My family was like, "Hey, try one of these," and I was like, "Okay, I will." And then like they gave me it and I fucking ate it and I was like, "What the fuck? What did I just have?" This is not. I actually say D, upper D, below Mike and Ike's. I almost put it in C. That would have been wrong. Runt. I've never had a runt. Maybe I have. Those look familiar, but those are like always the things that are like those ones that you put like the money in and then turn. They're never like you never buy it as a box. You never buy boxed runts. Skittles. Why do you not have sour Skittles up here? That would be a completely different story. I don't like Skittles. Normal Skittles are like, aside from pure sugar, they are not good. In my opinion. Like, they're very okay. And I guess okay would be up here. So they're very much so below average. I'm not a big fan of Skittles. I don't think they're that good. That's all I really have to say. They're just not that good, you know? Snickers. I like Snickers. They're alright. It's a B. It's a maybe lower A, but I definitely say B. Honestly, not a whole lot to say. They're just really good. I like the caramel. I want to say it's wafer. The chocolate's really good. It has the nice little vein that runs down the middle. Kind of makes it feel a little bit weird when you're eating it. But it's alright. It's alright. You know, they kept the dick vein, so it's alright. Snow Caps. My dad loves these, and I don't disagree. They're pretty good. I will give these an A-. Above Pop Rocks and Fun Dip. Those are very good. If you haven't tried Snow Caps, go to your local store, put them in the fridge for a little bit, and then have them. They're pretty fucking good. I'm a big fan of Snow Caps. Definitely a very good candy. Sour Punch. Okay, I like the straws. They are kind of weird though. I don't know how good they are. Actually, like, they kind of melt easily. I live in Vegas. The licorice of it melts. So then, like, it's really sticky. Like, the sugar on the outside and all that kind of sticks to your hands. Kind of ruins the experience for that. I kind of have to give it a B-. Just because it's weird. It just sticks. It shouldn't do that. I'm not a big fan of that. I have no idea what that is. Sour Patch. I'm going to give that an A. Not an S. No, I've overdone it with S tiers. I'll give that an A. They're pretty good. I have bought like 2 2-pound boxes in my life of these, and they're always pretty good. And I will never like discredit Sour Patch. Pretty good candy. Definitely one of my personal favorites. If I'm at a store, I will buy a Sour Patch if I'm going to a movie. Those are when I will buy Sour Patch Kids if I'm going to movies. I don't really buy them otherwise. Spree, never had. Starbursts, B tier. There's 2 good flavors and 2 bad flavors. Obviously the pink and the red, delicious. Orange and yellow. Orange is okay. Yellow I just don't like. I want to say yellow's like lemon. Orange, obviously orange. Don't know what red is. I want to say strawberry, and then pink is something I don't remember. What? What am I looking at? Those look like I don't know what I'm looking at, man. Never had them. Sugar babies, never had them. Swedish fish, D tier. They're just a terrible version of Sour Patch. They're just like the red version of Sour Patch, but with no sourness. I guess. Sweet Tarts, very good. Literally just pure sugar. I know I said, oh, I don't like pure sugar, but these at least have flavor. I'd say B tier ahead of Juicy Drop Pop, below Ghirardelli. Take 5, never had Reese's Take 5. Never had Toblerone. Never had, actually I have had Tootsie Roll Pop. Those are pretty good. Kind of don't like that it's the chocolate inside, so I'm gonna put it in bottom C. Also, again, in Vegas, kind of everything melts, so then you just have like the chocolate that's kind of exposed, and then like it's kind of weird. Tootsie Rolls, those are really good. I fuck with Tootsie Rolls. That's a B tier, upper B. Never had this. I know I'm like speeding through these last few. Trolley, sour crawlers. I like these. These are probably my favorite gummy worms out there. Honestly. They have like a really good flavor. The red blue one is so good. And yeah, it's just like a staple. I'd say it's like here. It's above Tootsie Roll, below Hershey's. Twix! These are like in the same area as Reese's, but like just slightly worse. I'd say this is a high A tier. I love Twix. If I'm at my school, I always make sure that I will like once a week I'll buy a Twix bar and just have it. It's pretty good that way. Pretty fucking good. Twizzlers, I hate Twizzlers. And I'm going to explain this because I put Red Vines in S tier and Twizzlers are in F. Red Vines have a very distinct flavor and Twizzlers are just the worst version of it. I don't know why or like how Twizzlers are still around because it is not good. They have a weird ass flavor. I don't even know how to describe the flavor. It's just a weird one, guys. It is so fucking strange and I hate it. I hate it so much, actually, that I have to talk about it. I'm not really going to give much more context. Twizzlers, shit candy. Red Vines, very good candy. S tier for Red Vines, F tier for Twizzlers. Warheads Extreme Sours. I fuck with sour candies. I actually once got an acid, like, I don't know if it would be an acid burn, but I had 20 Warheads. I literally went through an entire bag for one video. At one point, because I was like, every time I get killed in Fortnite, I have to eat one, and I was playing that one, like, 20v20 mode, where, like, you had infinite respawns, basically. So I died a bunch. And yeah, so my tongue doesn't really respond to sourness anymore, so these are really good. And yeah, like, I'll just eat straight up lemons now. Like, just thanks to Warheads. And lemons are really good once you, like, don't just fucking have to pucker up every single time you eat them. I like Warheads. I'm actually going to give these right here. Right ahead of Snowcaps or right below Hershey's. Werther's Originals. Never had. What? I've never had this. Whoppers. So good. Those are an A tier. Upper A tier. No doubt. I love that, like, you can just bite down on them and there's, like, that nice little inside. Really tasty. I'm a big fan of a Whopper. I could eat a Whopper all day. And then a Zero Bar. Never had a Zero Bar. I don't really have much to change here. I think this is like the perfect food tier list. I am actually going to... So actually, I have a strategy. I think I'm going to return the stream at like 7 or 8 once I'm done eating and then do my campaign. Because I kind of have to... I have to fucking download this and I don't want it to take 5 hours to download a stream off of YouTube. So yeah, because of that, I'm going to probably end the stream at least for a few minutes. But I have to barbecue tonight, so who knows. But yeah, no. This is the premium fucking tier list, boys. If you disagree, you're wrong. Yeah, you see Haichu and C tier. They don't last that long, man. They don't have a good enough flavor to last there. That's where I'm putting them. You can cry about it. Hold on, actually, let's check the results of the poll. Now, I will say, only 3 votes came in for it. But these 3 votes tell a pretty telling story. Which is clearly Altoids are not a good mint. That's all you need to know. Altoids, not good. Pretty shit, actually. So yeah. F tier is the right place for Altoids, in my mind. So yeah. Thank you guys so much. Here's the final tier list. I'm gonna zoom out. Hope y'all had a fantastic day. And yeah, this is a pretty good attempt. Never forget Kinder Eggs. If you feel free to smuggle them into America. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, I'm sure you'll enjoy my other content as well. So click here for one video, like right in this area, here for another, and right here to subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified of when I upload or go live, since I've been going live a lot more. You can actually catch some of these streams on this very YouTube channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good one. And yeah, stay safe. Peace out, everybody.